If a child is eligible for special education, then the team, including the parent, develops an Individualized Education Program, or an IEP. That IEP is both a process and a document. The process involves a discussion between the parent and the child study team members about the child's strengths and needs, which come from the evaluation as well as from the family input and the teacher input. It also then includes a determination of the annual goals and short-term objectives for the child in each area of suspected need. Then there's a discussion of the services that are going to be provided to the child in order to help them address those needs and build on those strengths so that they can learn. Once all of those services are determined, then there's a discussion of placement. Where will the child receive those services? The starting point for every conversation about placement is the general education classroom with needed supports and services. The child needs to be able to interact with their non-disabled peers. Then, if it's determined that the child's IEP cannot be implemented in the general education classroom, there's a conversation about other placements such as resource room, a self-contained class, out-of-district placement, even residential or hospitalization. The starting point, though, is that opportunity to interact with non-disabled peers. In addition, there's a discussion about the extent to which the child will participate in state and district assessments and the accommodations they will need to really demonstrate what they know and can do on those tests, and also how the parent is going to be informed of their child's progress, not only towards those IEP goals, but also how they're progressing in the classroom and on those assessments. And that communication about the child's progress has to happen at least as often as other parents in the district receive report cards or other communication about their child's progress. If the child is 14 or over, there's also going to be a discussion about transition to adult life services. Once all of the decisions are reached, then they are put into the written IEP. And before the parent leaves that meeting, she or he is given a copy of those agreements so that they know what is going to be provided to their child. The parent's going to receive a written, signed copy of the full IEP, and everyone who works with that child also needs to get the information from the IEP that they need in order to be able to ensure that the child succeeds.